Halo guys, halo guys. Pemanasan dulu kali kita ya. Golden. Nyari reward ini. Nyari itu juga susah banget lagi. Apa? One touch pass. Kehabisan one touch pass kita. Nemu nih. Siapa lawan kita? Aduh, baru 4 gas aja lah golden goal ini. YouTube SC46, siap. Itu baju apaan tadi yang bawahnya hijau ya? Boros coy. Langsung aja lah. Maksudnya gimana? Messi, Romario zaman kapan tuh? Lama juga ini dia. Nyeting.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the tee. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's Ronaldinho. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, great play. Ribery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ronaldinho. And he's on his way.
Bisa kolong-kolong begitu mulu ya.
Simple decision for the referee.
Ronaldinho.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Schneider. Neymar here's onto this. And here's Ronaldinho. No way through. Ribery. And it's Bale. That is good strength. And that has left him in a heap. Adams spots it and intercepts.
Mantap.
Big chance, corner. Pirlo to take it as usual.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Adams gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pirlo.
Tunggu dikit lagi tuh ya.
Now it's Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Koundé. Bale.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pirlo. It's Seedorf. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, this is a great position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar gets through on his own.
Nesta.
Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, they could break here. Seedorf. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Lama juga ini golden goal ya.
And here's Romario. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Seedorf goes on a charge down the left. Bale was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pirlo. Pirlo running with the ball. Ronaldinho. Now it's Romario. Ribery. Bale. Schneider. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its
Nesta
target.
ngeri banget ini, Nesta mana sih?
Pirlo. And it's Ribery. Schneider. Oh, this looks sharp. Pirlo cuts it out. Half-time getting close now. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aduh,
Danger
lambat
averted
banget
for now.
masuknya.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Romario. And that'll be the final action of the
Golden
first
goal
half.
lama banget sampai ganti babak. Gak ada sama sekali gua asem. Dia satu nyasar, gila
And
game
now,
apa
to
deh.
all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Maldini. And it's Seedorf. Now Pirlo. Schneider did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Chouameni. Nicely weighted ball. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Romario. And here's Messi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Apa lagi? Gameplay baru nih aneh-aneh. Apanya yang aneh tapi gue juga nggak bisa ngomong. Kayak ada micro delay. Gue udah pakai. Yakin banget gue pakai kabelan nih. Aduh,
Wonderful save by
masa
Vitor
masuk
Baia.
juga. Itu
And
Baia
he has
banget.
kept it out somehow.
Pirlo really
banget.
must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Bale. Now it's
Apa sih?
Ribery. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Bale. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
The attendance for this match was
That looks a cracking ball.
61,052.
Cafu clears it away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is expertly dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. Great defending,
Aduh.
strong and determined. Seedorf. Has a look and plays it forward. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the shot!
Ah,
He's
hell.
done it!
Bangke.
He willed it, and
Gituan
it
masuk
happened.
lagi.
And that really is so,
Boleh.
so impressive. And that ends it.
Lagi. Bar 5 nih. Tadi nggak enak banget. Stay santuy, oke. Lebih aman gini ya. Terus celana dia hitam lagi. Jonathan David juga Sago di Gakpo. Rudiger 100 player of the season.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends
Hello,
on this.
everybody, and welcome to
Expectation
today's match.
and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Bangke.
To believe it! The
Astaga.
goal to end it all.
Sama ini.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the
Gagal
corner,
menang jadinya.
unstoppable.
Menit 2 kebobolan kita. Lagi. Jangan menyerah. Apa lawan kita tadi? Belum muncul ya? Belum muncul. Ya. Iya. Maradona. Yes lah.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation
Huh?
and nerve. It is indeed a heady
Aine.
mix. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. As you can see, Messi! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That
Hello,
was hit
bro.
with real ferocity.
Yes, it's good game actually. You know, need the second round, second half
Oh,
for
it's a nice idea, but
golden goal
the
is epic,
execution
bro.
was lacking. Neymar, that is a brilliant interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Koundé. And here's Neymar. And here's Bale. Well, that is one way to stop him. And we have our
Good game, bro. I
first
appreciate
goal.
it.
He's got full. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, he's burst. It's Maradona! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Maradona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Yeah.
He's had a hit! Oh, would you believe it? The
Finally
most
got it.
decisive of all goals.
Coming from set pieces.
And with that, the end.
With that, the end. And coin, you know. Never get that. 85. Ayo, satu lagi golden goal. Siapa mau datang ini? Susah banget ini. Main match ini ya. think it's better if we go for the division.
Yeah.
Ya, kita lihat nih fine match lama juga nggak? Kudus Gembel. Kan musuhnya Jonathan David lagi, 101 ya. Ini Junior, Kubo, Acceleration Burst itu kayaknya. Thanks bro. Nice one, nice one. Actually, I never reached Division 1. Just going for the, top second division. That's all I got because I'm not doing the top up. Yep. So maybe we can get badge from the AI category, right? Just to get the Division 1 badge. Still trying.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set.
But you know, when you look at the opponent,
a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on.
yeah,
We have a grand mass of noise.
yeah, there
and
is so
colour,
much after
and the
cross-platform,
juices are flowing.
Mostly pro player from Indonesia is
This
using
place is living up to its
console, so
reputation as one of the noisiest
that's why
corners
it's
of the footballing world.
make it harder to go to the first division.
Well, Peter, it's going to be interesting to see what role Kubu's been given here. While he can play across the front line, we know, I'd like to see him get free rein on that right-hand side and just thrive in the space.
Yeah, I can see that. He is quite a phenomenon, isn't he? Born in Japan, schooled in Catalonia.
Yeah, and he's got that great pace that allows him to go
There is
past
much,
fullbacks,
there is so
and
much
there's
there.
a real directness to his game too.
Just a terrific talent by any measure. Looking for the run. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Bale. Chouameni. Bout of passing here, really easy. And the shot! Oh, denied!
Suarez, why? Suarez,
I think he's
why?
done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
I might put our match on YouTube. I'll see. Okay, sure, thank you. Malam. Halo Bang David. Lagi jadi streamer luar negeri padahal ini.
Luis Suarez!
Wow.
Just off target. Suarez certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Yo, enjoy bro. Thank you. Zero shot on first half in a golden goal
Good
is
spell of possession,
epic.
this.
Thank you for a good game.
Passes intercepted.
Appreciate it.
eFootball.
Rice. Vinicius Junior. And they're quick to get it back. The Paul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, no joy this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kubo.
Kubo versus Zakaria. Sensor. Apa nih sensor?
David. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Schneider. And it's Bale. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Ødegaard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yes. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Rice. And here's the chance to counter. And that could set him on his way. Good read, needed to be. Pedri. Schneider. Oh, they can break here. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kubo fires it in low.
Gua habis beli gamepad baru enakan bang, menang terus. Waduh, berarti dari kemarin masalah gamepad. Gue jujur baru ngebongkar nih stick Xbox nih. Jadi problem gue tuh gamepadnya kemarin, analog gue tuh karetnya udah jelek bro. Jadinya licin. Ini anak baru 1,5 tahun, kesian banget ya dia mau ikut. Tanyain tuh deh, dia mau ikut nonton ini, kalau nggak nangis ya udahlah, biarin aja. Belum mau tidur nih. Kesian jadi nonton TV mulu ya. Dapatnya nih Bel. Iya itu dia makanya. Ya. Udah gitu kemarin juga kabelnya udah jelek. Jadi gue pakai Xbox, gue paksa kabel bro, karena ya dia nggak ada dongle-nya. Kalau ada dongle sih oke. Bluetooth-nya PC kan lo tau lah, pakai dongle Bluetooth kan. Mereknya McDodo apa ya? Nggak percaya gue jadi mau pakai kabel, karena kabelnya udah jelek, apa putus tengah jalan. Sekarang baru enak dan.
Rice does really well to win the ball there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Yeah.
Ødegaard. Well, that's well seen too. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And here's Bale. Pavard deals with that comfortably.
Tidak lolos.
Now he's off and running.
Bola.
Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ødegaard. For Topup.
This is the time you need that pace.
Driving on and making good progress.
Dapat lagi.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Nice game. Bongkar langsung parah, melesak tombol-tombol. Oke, itu gue juga hard banget research itu gue kemarin. Pastiin habis bongkar aman. Tapi stick Xbox ternyata gampang, cuma perlu obeng ini aja dia.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Turun.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
to Ødegaard. David!
Great
strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Decent enough try.
Cepet lagi. Jadi lu sekarang pakai game share nih, bro? Boleh juga. Kalau stick Xbox kan ya udah lumayan lah harganya. Lumayan juga kualitasnya, harusnya sih nggak harus ganti gamepad ya gue ikutin yang divisi 1 bang, pada pakai itu. Oh gitu. Berapa bro harganya bro? Game-Sear Cyclone.
Substitution on the field.
This possibly the last play of the half.
David.
Suarez clears it away.
Number 19.
And we've reached half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel their overdue a goal.
Kosong.
But it's certainly not for the want of trying. So nothing to
Oh,
show as yet.
gitu.
The break, it's 0-0.
Game-Sear Cyclone ya.
Reflections on the
Di
first
Game-Sear
half.
sih kayaknya sekitar 700-an lah ya. Beli juga sih. Kalau udah busuk banget ini stick Xbox. Kayak lama-lama memang udah waktunya ganti.
Goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Set, gitu amat.
Ødegaard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Schneider. And here's Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshaled.
Di orang anjir.
Oh, good ball. It's Bale.
Emang feel beda bro, enak semua tombolnya.
Very, very good.
Gitu. Sebelumnya kayak apa bro?
Corner number 2 then. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. And that should get the job done. Fiddles it through. Schneider. And he goes in for the header. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
What? Sebelumnya gua ada pakai itu apa, Vantek, awet sih, cuma terasa ya belok-beloknya tuh kurang detail gitu, kayak ituin juga stick ini kadang-kadang. Ternyata setelah pakai ini jauh banget bedanya. Setelah pakai Xbox.
With some activity down on the touchline, it seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Untung dia passing lagi ya. Bahaya itu tadi.
He's being shifted off it. Oh, not quite. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Luis Suarez. Neymar.
Aduh, Majang. Suram banget ya. Lawannya padahal. Gembel.
Chouameni.
Doh, blunder.
Kubo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Saka. De Paul in with the challenge.
Ih, apaan sih? Bahaya nih free kick sih.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Up towards the front line. No, that's been intercepted. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Jeremy Pino.
Oke banget ya.
They just took too long.
Mana lo kayak rasanya beloknya suka aneh ya.
Counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Bisa jadilah emang stick ada harga, ada rupa, bro.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kubo. And it's Neymar. De Paul. Saka. De Paul. Some really good ball movement. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Ini Neymar di
Upamecano
bully
to
mulu.
emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Paul, Saka. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up?
Kalau yang dongle gua ada iPega 1 sih. Saya kabel, gua lebih suka kabel. Ngapain sih sebenarnya main game PC itu pakai
Defending of the desperate variety.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Schneider. Luis Suarez.
ya Allah, jelek banget lagi umpan.
And that's gone behind.
Cuma satu yang dongle, sisanya kabel. Pantek yang itu tuh yang kabel tuh gue punya berapa tuh ya? Karena tadi buat ini sih, buat main bareng-bareng, punya 3 gol misalnya. Banyak game-game di Steam kan yang buat dimainin berempat bareng anak-anak aja.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. David Villa. And he was alert to it. He's in a great position. Pedri. Into the last 5 minutes. That's been cut out, well played.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Aduh, nggak lolos lagi. Habis lagi Schneider.
Just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Luis Suarez. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, there's a probing ball. Now there's a fine ball.
Ya, ini kebobolan menit segini mah sedih. Habis dah. Seri kita tanpa gol.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive.
Nah, iya benar. Makanya gua nggak pakai lagi tuh. Gue baru tahu lah kalau ternyata ngaruh. Kayak gituan tuh. Lumayan lah. Menang 2 kali terus kalah seri. Minimal sih Rexus apa tuh ya, yang 300-an ke atas lah. Baru enak tuh analog kirinya. ODM. Apa itu ODM? Kontak WGP itu bener. WGP 13. Revolver apa ya? LDX Spiller. Yang kabel yang murah dah, yang 100 ribuan makanya. Gue nggak mau lagi pakai. Terus gue kan pakai Xbox akhirnya. Oh, produk kopian. Ya. Tapi awet sih emang. Kalau bukan buat main game ginian mah masih oke lah. Masih oke banget kalau memang. Mosquera nih cakep, masih Mosquera. Destroyer bareng Destroyer ya nggak bisa ya. David Villa, Gnabry, Mbappe. 5-3-2 5-1-1-3 aneh banget. Game-game kasual santai aman, betul. Game-game bocil aman dah. Buat game kompetitif kurang.
Well, there's no doubt that this
Buat
is a game which
multiplayer
holds
itu
a
gue beli
special
banyak
place
tuh.
in the minds of
Kontak.
the footballing folk in this part of the world.
IPega juga lumayan tuh IPega, cuma ya balik lagi. Belok-belok analognya jauh lah. Timbang gamepad mahal.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It's Luis Suarez.
Woi, Mas, Suarez itu. IPega lumayan lah. Dulu gue juga sempet tuh beli IPega tuh karena buat main di mobile juga sih. Game-game mobile pakai stick dia kan ada kayak jepitan buat HP-nya tuh. Lumayan. Cuma ya buat ini tetap terasa jauh sih.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we
dibandingin
anticipated.
lah. Stick Xbox pun ini jeleknya itu tuh. Kepalanya udah botak.
Well played, well sorted
Karetnya
out.
udah getas. Stick udah dari lama juga sih gue punya.
Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Akhirnya gue ganti sendiri. Tadi, baru tadi. Baru mulai nggak kalah-kalah dah.
That is good alertness. He's played him through. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a little off
Umpan
target.
apa itu?
Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now this could be a chance.
Silikon karet itu yang ditempel doang ya? Gue pernah pakai gitu kalau main ginian copot bro, nggak bisa. Buat gerakan-gerakan kompetitif tuh lagi dipakai lari copot. Silikon pelindung kan? Ini nggak suka gue. Itu jatuhnya sih biar awet, bukan kalau udah rusak dipasang tuh. Tapi sih. Kita misalnya pemain belok kiri nih, lu pencet kiri agak lama nih 3 detik copot tuh kepalanya. Kepala pelindungnya gue nggak suka juga. Yang bikin emosi.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Sané. Ribery. Schneider. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's played it. He's had a go.
Aw. Beli grip yang bagus bang. Nah coba pakai deh bro, link yang bagus bro. Yang gambar, iya gambar Spider-Man, gambar jamurnya Mario kan. Grip silikonnya gue pakai tuh. Cuma kecopotan ya, gampang copot dah. Apa punya gue murah ya? Harganya 20 ribuan apa satunya? Apa ada yang mahalan bro? Yang bagusnya.
You can run onto that. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Emang ya?
Oh, good steal. He just read it.
Gue bahkan ada yang tipis, ada yang middle, ada yang tinggi. Gue beli semuanya bro. Pokoknya nggak ada yang cocok. Nggak ada yang cocok benar-benar.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nggak tahu gue apa kurang banyak gue nyoba. Apa ada merek tertentu, makanya gue lagi nyari juga sih kalau ada dia yang merek tertentu. Enak kan tuh. Kali aja lebih bagus kualitasnya.
Barella. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Gnabry. No way through there. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Adama Traore. That has been cut short.
Abrak aja lah.
Well read, nice interception.
Ya elah, ini Neymar nggak ada one touch pasnya.
Now it's Sané. Chouameni, and it's Snyder. That's really well maneuvered.
Dah.
It's an inviting looking ball that. Costa Curta makes the interception. Belletti. Well, played right into his path. He's gone for goal.
Aduh, maksa.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Berarti nggak cocok sama gamepad lu bang, ya bener ya. Tapi Stipex yang murah MTK aja bisa aman pakai slip. Oh gitu. Bisa jadi sih. Jadi gue mikir juga setelah itu, udahlah ini grip ini nih pasti udah dipikirin sama pembuatnya secara psikologi. Kalau ditambah tebel lagi, tambah kondom lagi, memang berkurang mungkin kenikmatannya. Stick PS MTech yang itu kan ya, colokannya satu, kabelnya bercabang 2 ya. Gue punya juga itu gitu kan. Cuma parah itu, analognya gampang dol. Nah, gue udah dol analognya. Tadi buat main casual gituan tuh.
Oh no, this does not look good.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ada Traore.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Belletti. Gnabry receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Nice. Iya bisa bang. Dulu mau main PES 21 pakai. Ya aman sih. Tetap bergerak sih. Nah gitu. Jelek banget dah. DS4 lah. Kadang-kadang gue kayak mikir DS4 aja bener. Nah tapi DS itu mungkin kayak pakai grip silikon itu tuh lebih cocok tuh pada stick Xbox.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Look.
Barella, Law, Gnabry, and that's been repelled.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's a
Idi offside. Yang kerasa ini gamepad main baru optimal, bener karena belok-beloknya itu bro.
Arsenal have a free kick. And it's Adama Traore.
Saya udah babak kedua, gue lupa masukin balik.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Beckenbauer. And here's Mbappe. Schneider, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. Oh, there's the shot! And
gede ya.
kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mau ganti Neymar nggak tega.
Substitution for Arsenal.
It's
Number
their second
20.
corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Bale. Substitution.
Can he finish? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ini ada mengejar.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Belletti. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, no joy this time. Barella can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Belletti. Gnabry. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Bale. Decent hit!
Passing Schneider harus saya.
It all deserved a better ending.
Substitution taking
Deserves a
place.
lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Dia ada divisi berapa sekarang, Bang
What he
David?
has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Traore. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
Alanya cuma di bodinya doang
Arsenal
tuh.
clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Itu satu gol lagi biar tenang.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Gnabry plays it in.
Kok bisa? Kok bisa?
Shots.
Belokannya gitu. Divisi 2 bang, 1700. Harus tembus bro, semangat bro.
And he's only too grateful to capitalize on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are great, and after that,
Tembus
maybe
lagi
there's some
hoki
truth
dia
in it.
golnya, asem. Jadi ganti juga aja kali ya. Jamal ya. Ayo Jamal. Dah.
Time for a change in personnel. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And that is expertly dealt with. Chance here to counter. Now it's Figo. Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. That is a great pick out. Oh, that was vital.
Oh, ke situ ya passing ya.
Quick to get it clear again.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
White, deep cross.
Nice dia.
And it's Luis Suarez. He's played him through.
Udah habis juga nih dia, udah seri lagi nih bangkai.
White. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. He's in plenty of space here.
Buset, passingnya begitu, Suarez tega banget.
Figo. And the counter is on.
Seri lagi, woi.
There goes the final whistle.
Main cross PS enak ya bang mainnya, maksudnya paling enak nih bro.
Willing to give in. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named.
Oh, gampang menang, iya sih. Kebanyakan begitu emang, tapi divisi 1 pro player dari konsol semua bro. Ini gue seri mulu lagi jadinya. Semenjak update kemarin aneh deh, gue ngerasa ada yang aneh. Updatean Kamis tuh intercept kayak di apa namanya, di nerfin, tapi yang nggak ada statement resmi, jadi asumsi aja itu jatuhnya. Makanya Q 7 jangan deh ini deh. Shoot juga melenceng terus, iya bener sih. Waduh, susah lagi nih. Messi, Kluivert, Rafael, bagus tuh Rafael yang ini nih. Cakep nih katanya. Romario, Kluivert, David, Van Dijk, Xavi, Nuno Mendes. Itu Nuno Mendesnya bukan yang baru ya. Boleh pencet tuh. Nih kamu yang ini. Atau tiang terus, bener juga sih. Tuh. Nggak bisa dikunci ini ya keyboardnya. Dua bro, rusuh banget ini. Yang satu padahal udah tidur dah. Yang bocil malah. Dek, bobo apa dek? Ya, copot kan tuh. Ih. Rusuh bro, tar bro. Green screen copot tapi udah waktunya main. Kita matiin dulu mukanya dah.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. As you can see, we've already started here. Back into the middle. And that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ribery. Saviola!
Saviola!
Denied by an instinctive
Duh, lupa mulu gua mau naikin Tony Adam.
A right smile there.
Penendang sih udah bener Snyder. Satu G sama bastonnya ketukar.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Kenapa dioper ya?
Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kluivert. That is good alertness. And it's Snyder.
Well, Peter, I'm very much looking forward to watching Patrick Kluivert. We know he's big and strong, but not in the slightest bit awkward or cumbersome. He has a lovely deft touch and very...
Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Aneh banget, aneh.
It's Luis Suarez. Koundé. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, shapes to shoot.
Itu tipis.
Very good try, in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Ini kalau gini jadi kayak kagak ada pemain nih kalau nggak ada muka gue ya.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Has a goal!
De Gea jago benar.
Schneider.
Ngapain Saviola di ujung sana?
That was well played, well stopped.
Romario. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there.
Bener kok, nggak ada masalah. Apa Saviola ke pinggir amat ya? Anjir.
Milan!
Blunder.
To win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Played into space out wide. Oh, well played, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Schneider. And Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. 30 minutes gone. Davids. De Gea can claim that. Kluivert delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
There's the hit! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now the finish! He can get that clear. Rafael Leao, and it's Messi. Schneider. Ribery. Davids. Romario. Tchouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. Schneider. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Schneider.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tchouameni. Ribery. Hits one! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. That's an excellent interception. Cleared without complication. And that has sent real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's heaved it away. Nicely aimed pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
Arsenal head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And we are back underway. Decent hit! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Onana. Rafael Leao. Now that's well seen too. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And it's Snyder. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's a key interception. Milan are looking to break at pace. Well, played right into his path. That looks a cracking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Davids. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Romario.
La forza di quest'oggi è di
Milan are
campanile
definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mendes looking to run onto it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And Dyke gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Bale. Now he's had a shot! No mistake! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The game
match.
should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Yuk, masuk. Gas, 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 gas. Baru poin gratis. Mana dia nih?
So it's down to business here. Saka looking to run onto it. Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Saka. That was always going to be the keepers.
Yeah.
Well read, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Saka. That's a decent clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Belletti. Out for a throw.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Beckham clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
He's through here. Real chance! Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Saka. The peerless Didier Drogba. Just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
And Torres! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He has saved the goal.
He'll try from distance.
Masih.
And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt,
Pindah,
but
pindah.
it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Chouameni. Saviola. Saviola! Goal!
Makasih.
Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now here's the delivery. It's a mighty effort! Tries to get it clear. And that pass isn't the best. Well, that's a little loose. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Ibanez. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Schneider. Luis Suarez. And the ball's gone astray.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
30 minutes gone. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Miring.
Mosquera. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Bale.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. Look, it's a run defence is dislike.
Climbs up big! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Belletti. Saka. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Schneider. Suarez in acres of space out wide. Bale. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Schneider. Ribéry.
There will be 1 minute
Make
at
sure
a
that's
time.
not getting through. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Belletti.
Nice.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time,
Just
it
a
is
quick
1-0.
announcement, it is now time for our
I thought
special
that was a
lottery.
decent
Please
45
grab
minutes
the
of
tickets you were
football,
given when
plenty
you
of
were walking
signs
through the
that
gates.
both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're underway again.
Arsenal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the keeper's in command. And it's Schneider. Belletti. That's a promising run he's making on the right. No, that's been intercepted. He could be in here. Saviola looks to get on the end of this. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ibanez. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, really well played.
Crossed in once more. And it's hoisted clear.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
The attendance
about
for
up
this
to the hour
match
now.
was
He's intervened well there.
71,898.
The less said about that pass, the better. It's a lovely, neat pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Chouameni, Schneider. Now it's Saviola. Saviola hits one!
Nice.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Mimi. Ina.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So time for change.
Fernando Torres.
This one has been on the cards for a
Number
little while.
11. Bukayo
It's starting
Saka.
to look very
Coming
comfortable.
on the field.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They
Number
really fancy
18,
themselves to go and
Messi.
wrap things up.
And the ball's come loose here. And it's Belletti.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chouameni,
Okay.
and it's Belletti. Good spot, he's seen the run. Header! Oh, taken with style!
Sorry.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Okay. Masih. Main lagi, popit. Mana popit tadi? Pop.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Dani Olmo.
So there's going to be
Coming
another
on
change
the
here.
field is
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role
number
of the tactical
27,
pivot,
Martinez.
spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And here's Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Moved on forwards.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
No way through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Beckham. To Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Schneider. He can run onto that. Can he get away here? And the shot! It's in!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just...
Can he finish? And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Belletti. Beckham. And that's a throw-in.
Mana ini?
Belletti.
4 added minutes has
Messi
been
moves
indicated.
wide and looking to get onto this. No, that was never going to make it. Out to the right. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go.
Substitution on the
Believe me on
field.
that.
Number 2.
Well, there is some activity
Belletti.
down on the touchline.
Coming
It
on to
seems there's going to be a
replace him
change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging
Benjamin
away, but the
Pavard.
manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Back into the middle. He's cut it out. Chouameni. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one
Last
outcome.
game, last game. Yep. Baju. Baju aja. Baju air apa baju aja? Jadi ada 2 ya, 2. Iya, kulit kena beri. Keras nih. Sulit juga menang ya. Habis. Ada yang main lagi. Mau.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So that's got things underway. And it's Neymar. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And we have our very first corner.
Ini apa? Ada jam.
And he's there to clear it. Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Is their second corner of the game. Adama Traore! And he's there to get it away. Ribéry. Luis Suarez. It's Neymar! They're going to be quick to recover this.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Swung over.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Out to the left it goes. Ribéry. Pedri. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, important interception. Now that Adama Traore! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. Your impression so far, Jim? Shapes to shoot. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Ribéry. Well, that is not the best ball.
Yeah.
And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pedri. There's the hit! Pinches it off him. Has a shot! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Bergamy looks to the other side, and it's Gnabry. Pull it. Big chance.
Iya.
That was
Iya,
superb.
bagus.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ada lagi. Kalau ini apa?
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Adams clears it away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Good spot, he's seen the run. Played back in. Gnabry. Now that pass pass has been well intercepted. Ribery aims beyond the defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vieri. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri. Neymar. Luis Suarez. Decent hit! Has fallen kindly here. Pedri is flagged offside. He's been picked out. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Passing nice and neat. That's a little off target. Quality ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Luis Suarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he spark a counter here? Vieri. Now it's Gnabry. And here's Schneider. And the referee brings the first half to a close. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. The midway point of the game.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, they've got it again. And it's Schneider. Great ball if he can get there. Cleared without hesitation. Ribery.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's had it taken off him. Adama Traore is fouled.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Ben gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Now that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Pedri. Turan deals with that. And the finish!
Oh, this one.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Oh, he's in! Shot a goal! And one more try! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Corner number 2 then.
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ya, passing, one touch pass ya,
Substitution.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Perez. Seedorf. Ribéry kept his eye on it, and he's there. Suarez might just make this.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Lovely feet. Vieri. It's Vieri! He'll try to keep this alive. Fiddles it through. He's in here!
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Can he finish?
Apa itu sama kayak
Do
golnya.
not write them off. Back they come.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution in progress.
Inter Milan making consecutive changes here.
Well, he can certainly...
He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
That's been cut out, well played. That is Conte. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Let's go, napas baru. Press leg.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18, Pedri. Number 10,
Arsenal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Schneider.
Decent ball.
Number
Oh,
42,
what a climb!
Musiala.
Substitutions taking
Somehow
place.
he managed to miss it.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Mike Schneider. That is a great pick out. Rijkaard with the clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
Look at the space here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used the certain sixth sense.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's picked out the run. Bergomi herring after the ball here. Cross from Hakimi. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Perez.
4
That's a
added
look
minutes
and
has
plays
been
it
indicated.
forward. There will be 4 extra minutes. Adams. Conte. Vieri. Nice interception, well timed. Musiala. And there's green grass ahead of him. So that's it.
Seri lagi.
It is all over.
Oke.
A good watch, a
Oke,
really
thank you
good watch.
semuanya.
Both
Sampai
sides
ketemu di
toiling
stream
to
selanjutnya
try
ya.
and outthink,
Bye-bye.
outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Luis Suarez taking
And we
in the
come to you now
accolades,
with a
having been
quick
named